range with the vertical shift. You see an elevator here because it's a vertical shift. You notice the plus 5 is on the outside of the function. It means it's a vertical shift. So your graph would simply shift up 5. So before, when we had a value, it was always 0 to infinity, but because it's a vertical shift, it's now going to be, domain is no longer that. It's actually, the domain is still the same. So from 0, this does not change any. The domain hasn't changed at all, but the range is no longer at 0. It's now 5 or greater, because all we did was move it up 5. If the normal range was 0, we added 5 to every answer. So you're still going to get to infinity, moved up 5. So minus 5 isn't going to move it up 5. It's going to move it what? Down 5. So the domain's not changed. It's still 0 to infinity. And the range is now y greater than or equal to negative 5, because every value from negative 5 up is a possible solution I can get for my range. Oh, or bracket negative 5 to infinity. But what about a negative in front with a vertical shift? Well, basically you still shifted down 5, but instead of now going with a negative in front, instead of going up to the positive, it's going to go down. So in other words, the domain didn't change on a vertical shift. The domain's not going to change at all, but the range did, because it's reflected. So reflected means, first off, the vertical shift is going to change it to down 5. It's not a liar, it's down 5. And then that's going to be the largest value I could have, because everything below it has to be negative. So as you look over here, you can see in the chart, all the answers are going to go to negative infinity, or from negative infinity to negative 5. Got to make sure you write it with negative infinities. You write negative infinities always on the left.